Remember when you were small, you planned a trip, and before that day, the night before, you couldn't even sleep the whole night because you were excited. You were so excited about what you had, all kind of visions in your head. You had all kind of plans already sorted out in your head of what you would be doing in that particular event. It could be your picnic for you, it could be a trip, you might be traveling somewhere, but it could have been a football match. You've already envisioned, you've already had a mental picture of what tomorrow would look like, right? And the night before, that day, I'm sure you were very excited. You could not even sleep the whole night. And even if you just slept, early in the morning, maybe just 3 to 4 hours, you wake up the very next day early in the morning without feeling tired. You just slept for 4 hours. You're not tired. You're excited to achieve, that vision, to paint that clarity and bring that vision into reality, into the world this day, today, right? So it's the same mental picture. It's the same thing with you waking up every single day. Because let me tell you something, most people, they don't feel like waking up. They have a very victim mindset, this victim mentality of complaining about why they don't feel motivated to wake up every single day. And I know motivation is not real, but what people actually lack, what people really lack, is that desire, is that picture, that mental picture, right? Because if you have said, when you were a kid, you didn't even know about all of this stuff. You were doing it on your own, right? Nobody told you to have a mental picture, but you did it yourself. When you were a kid, I'm sure you still do it, and you did it by yourself. You were excited, you painted the picture for yourself, and you were excited to bring that picture come into reality the next day, the very next day. And what's the difference now? People don't feel like waking up, they feel tired. Every day feels like a burden when you wake up. You have to do the same tasks. You have to do, and it's not you have to do, you get to do it, first of all, okay? There are people who do not have the life that you are living currently. So be grateful for every single shit. Because the reason why you're not feeling like waking up, it's your fault, it's you. It's not anybody else, okay? But, once again, so what I want you to do is, similarly, I want you to paint a picture for yourself. I want you to write it down, okay, in a piece of paper or your notebook or diary somewhere. I want you to write down all of the things that you want to achieve in your life. How do you want your life to look like? What kind of life do you want to live in the next couple of years? What kind of life do you want to achieve, in the next 3 to 4 years? Be very specific, okay? The kind of house you'd want to be living in, the physique you'd want to be having, the health you'd want to be, building, the people you'd want to be surrounded with, or any idea, the relationships you'd want to be sharing, what kind of life, what does life look like for you? And you should have this. When the whole society tells you to not have any desires, not paint any picture, not have any set of goals, fuck that. Just forget all of that, because that's crap. That's bullshit. Have big desires. Have this desire to win every single day. Because that's the only difference between the ones who have it and the ones who don't. There's nothing wrong in telling that you want to live. There's nothing wrong in wanting more from life. I want all of you to have this desire to want everything from life, because you know, I don't know whether people believe in rebirth, but what I believe is this is the life that I'm living right now. I don't care about what life I have lived in my past, version, or what life I'm going to live after I die. I don't care about any of that shit. Like, I'm living right now. Okay? Right now, what do I want in this life? What do I want my life to look like? Just write it down. Okay? It take an hour. Take an hour. Write it down in a piece of paper. Have a clear picture of where you're headed. Because till date, it's not you who's writing down things for you. It's the society, it's the people, it's the family members who have been painting the picture for you. You are not the writer of your own story till date. So you have to write your own story. And once you have a clear picture in mind, it's the same thing that happened to you when you were a kid. Once you have that vision, once you have that picture in your mind, there's a reason for you to wake up every single day and move towards it. Okay? And there's no good, there's no bad, there's no right, there's no wrong. It's your life. If it's something that you want in your life, go for it. Provided I'm sure none of you would want to fuck up your life. None of you want to have a very messed up life. I'm sure nobody wants to have, who would want to live a messed up life, right? So just paint it down and dream big, dream big, have big desires to win, to achieve, have more than that, have a clear picture of where you should be headed. And it won't come at once, okay? Just have a clear picture, just keep on trying every day and see, you'll wake up every day with knowing that, every day all of your actions are moving towards one direction. Because till date, you're not aware of what you're doing. You don't know why you're doing what you're doing. So that's very important. So yeah, that's just it. It's early in the morning, 7, I don't know what time is it, I don't know. But it's the morning hours, and this is something that I am doing myself. I'm writing it down, getting more clarity, and yeah, I just thought of sharing it with all of you. I hope this helps, and do write it down. No matter where you're from, no matter what age what age group you're from, no matter what kind of place you're coming from, just write it down. You don't have internet connection, don't make excuses. You're watching this video. You have a pen and a piece of paper, write it down. Have clear goals. Once you have that, just keep pursuing every single day. Keep your actions aligned to those goals. And once again, I'm not a coach. I'm not here to give any advice. You'll figure it out for yourself. Okay, you don't need all kind of videos. You don't need all kind of answers. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Keep pushing. I'll see you in the next one. And before you watch my next video, I want you to have a clear picture in your mind. I want you to have a very clear goal. And just keep pursuing it. Just keep going towards it. Okay? Dream big.